The coach here, welcoming you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Seattle. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They run it with a Hall of Famer, Eric Dickerson. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Now Brady. Open man is Keyshawn Johnson.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, Brady. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. Dickerson on the handoff. Puts it on the carpet. It's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. The first carry now from Reggie Bush. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Brady. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there. Tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense. Just flooded the field with defensive backs. Blanketed everyone. Took away all the passing angles. Thus, the incompletion.
Blankenship's kick is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown! Pat Freiermuth. 68 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady getting it out left side to Sanu. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Brady now on first down. He's got his tight end flyer move right side. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. To throw again on second down. Brady. Again, it's Brady. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Brady's throw there complete, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Brady. And the catch made by Johnson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, it's Brady. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Keyshawn Johnson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. And oh, it's blocked. And the defense has it. Taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he's all the way into the end zone. And so much for losing the lead with the 2 points there. This game's back to even. Returnable here for Hester. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. On first down, Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And all the way in for a touchdown. Randy Moss, 62 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Short kick. Now a hit and a loose football. And it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded it. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away.
Touchdown! It's caught at the 1. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Just a 4-play drive that time. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. It's a squibber picked up around. And he loses the football a second time. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
A final shot before the break. Watson. And it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for two, but they do get it. First half in the book. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now a quick throw to Moss. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
A big play there on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On 3rd down, Peyton, broken tackle, pushes him aside at the 10. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Watson just beating the play clock, escaping the pressure right. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Jalen Reeves-Maybin in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Anderson's kick is good, and that'll extend this lead now up to 25. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted,
and oh my goodness, he loses it again. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Watson on 1st down. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. My goodness, it'll be a disastrous loss on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. He sets to fire deep. He's got a man complete. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Brady now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Throwing now, Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. He's going to go deep for Conley. They've got his man, complete. Touchdown. Chris Conley, 70 yards. Well done. You've defeated this old...